There's gold littered all throughout this piece. Estimates anywhere from 1 to 2 ounces. Look at that, isn't that lovely?
Welcome back, viewers, to part 2 of how to find gold at Western Creek. We're here today to find out if this place still holds decent gold for the average prospector. Yesterday I only managed to find the one piece, which weighed up at 1.2 grams. But today, with renewed strength, I'm going to go hard and try a few different spots that I've been wanting to try. Some of which are going off very old newspaper reports. If I can find these old alluvial diggings, I might be able to find some gold. Let's see how I go.
Well, it's day 2 and everyone's hitting the road, getting ready for another day's prospecting. The camp is quite quiet at the moment. Really nice place to camp for anyone who's interested in coming out camping. I didn't have much luck yesterday, only the one piece. I did take that quartz home and dolly it, and it turns out it's just very enriched with ironstone. We ran a magnet over it, and unfortunately there's no gold. That's how it goes. So today I'm going to try the southern side of Western Creek. There's some old diggings and mines up in the mountains there. So I'm going to sort of branch out around those mountains and see if we can pick something up. I'll see you there. Alright, top of the mountain here. Found myself a nice size quartz blow. You can sort of see the size of the quartz there is around here. Massive. Alright, getting further up towards the top of the mountain now. I'm guessing this is what the old timers were looking for. That very rich purpley black sort of quartz. I'm standing in pretty much one of the holes they dug here. It's only a small one. I would assume they didn't get much. There's another little hole just down there. So I'm going to have a bit of a scout around here. And then I'll make my way further to the top. Catch you then. Actually, this is quite a large one. If I look up, I've just seen the rest. Stretches all the way up there. So they were digging down, trying to intersect where that reef was. I'm sure they found it. I mean, you wouldn't dig that much for nothing. Here's the waste rock pile. Doesn't hurt to try around on these. Plenty of waste rock. It goes all the way up there. So I might have a scan around here for half an hour. If I pick up a bit of colour, I'll turn it on and give you a show. Not the easiest terrain to navigate by any means.
I just wanted to show the people at home what us prospectors go through when we're searching hard for a bit of gold. You can see the terrain is pretty hardcore. A lot of stepping over branches, spiders, wasps, snakes, we see it all. This is a creek that's very likely never been looked at, so they're the ones I like to get into. Unfortunately on this run, I didn't happen to find a piece of gold. That's just how it goes.
Alright, here we are. First creek done for the morning, and not even a signal, not one. Just surprising actually, not a bullet, not a piece of tin, nothing at all. There's a bit of bedrock going down that creek, but it's just void of all signals, I suppose.
Now with all that said and done, it was time to get the hell out of there. That place was horrible. It was at this moment I traced my steps and headed for the rumoured alluvial diggings, and thanked the gold gods that I did.
Sounds pretty good. Let's see how we go.
These were exactly the alluvial poles I was looking for. You can see it's all been processed and screen meshed, hence why all the stones are roughly the same size and well rounded. Once upon a time these stones would have been on the bottom of the riverbed. Now they've been upended on the side of the mountain and probably searched through for gold.
But I've just picked up this beautiful little piece. Look at that. Very, very nice. I'd claim him at about 0.4 maybe. Bit of weight to him, not bad. Let's see if there's some more on this tailings pile. A little bit of a nail, unfortunately.
For those at home who are new to prospecting, you can see in this freeze frame exactly what a tailings pole looks like. We're not hitting any clays or dirts or anything like that. It's just basically a big pile of stones that have been processed in the past by the old miners. Whether it was dry blown or water wash doesn't really matter, but you should find a bit of gold and trash in amongst these.
But there are still these old, very small, almost impossible to see diggings. If you look here, looks like nothing, but if you just get on the tops, you can just sort of start to see that it's all been dumped there. You know, all these stones, they're all rounded. So they're definitely at the bottom of the river once upon a time. And they're very hard to spot, but there's a couple along the river. I reckon they would have been missed by most detectorists, so I'm going to sort of aim around there. Let's see how we go. Alright, I'm onto a sound here, but it's so tiny. I can barely pick it up with a pinpointer. That's how small the gold is at the moment today. Not complaining, but some size would be nice. Okay, let's see if I can get in there.
This target was so small that I was even struggling with my pinpointer to find it. That's how powerful the 6000 really is. But I got him in the end.
It'd have to be a record for me. That's it. Ludicrously small fly poo piece of gold. Smallest I found on the 6. Welcome back. Well, this is kind of weird, but I just found myself another little piece in the weirdest spot. Kind of a hard spot to prospect. I'll stand back so you can have a bit of a look at where I found that. And I was actually walking back to get some water. And yeah, so this is the creek going through here. This is just sort of like I wouldn't even call it a gully, maybe like a rollover. And yeah, picked up this little pigger. Only just heard it. I swore it was ground noise, but hey. So good to know this ground is holding. I'm going to go over it a bit better now, and might be the start of a patch, might be nothing. We'll keep going. Got one 3-4 meters from the other one. That's nice. About a gram. Maybe a touch under 0.9. I'd say a gram. That's about a gram, yeah. Beautiful little piece. Very easy to hear on the 6. Screamed. So I'm going to see if there's a few more of these around. This might be a nice little patch.
It started to get pretty warm and I'd found a few pieces of gold, so I thought I'd make my way back. You can see the sort of quartz in the riverbed there. A lot of this quartz can hold gold, but a lot of it is barren as well. So it's just a matter of trial and error. Can't hurt to throw the pan down to get a good indication.
I'm calling that a day. Absolutely knackered here. Started off driving at about 4 and didn't get to the grounds until about 8:30 because I had to run back and get my phone, which I ran over. Somehow my partner called me and I took the call and put the phone on the tyre, and then forgot I put the phone on the tyre, drove off and crunched him. But look, still works. That's a win. Alright, we'll get home, check out this gold, talk to you soon. All I can say is thank God I don't have to walk. Because this bike was the best addition I added to my prospecting setup. Recommend it to anyone, really. For the most part though, pretty easy to get around. The bike only weighs 50 kilo with the battery in it, so get about 75 k's out of it. Isn't too bad. I recently purchased the second one, so now I've got a spare battery.
Overall, that was what I thought quite a successful trip out to Georgetown. Didn't strike anything big, but that's okay, gold is still gold. One gentleman here hit the huge payday with a very nice deep gold nugget. This was a specimen absolutely littered with gold.
An absolute screamer. How deep you reckon it was?
Probably half a metre deep.
Half a metre deep with the GPX 7000, which cord?
14.
14 standard. But check this out. Western Creek has a lot of these big nuggies hanging around. There's gold littered all throughout this piece. Estimates anywhere from 1 to 2 ounces. Look at that, isn't that lovely? What a beautiful species, eh? Very weighty. All right, thank you very much. Enjoy your gold.
Will do, thanks.
So for the whole trip, I found 5.43 grams in total and thoroughly enjoyed myself. I'd highly recommend staying at the Western Creek camp station there. You'll find Shirley and Brownie to be very nice hosts, and you'll actually make quite a lot of friends there as well. I made quite a few myself. Until our next trip, goodbye. If you've liked what you've seen today on my video, please like, share and subscribe. By doing this, you are helping me and my family out big time. For those new to prospecting, hang around for some more hints and tips, and let's see if we can't get you on the gold too. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.